It's me, Fat Ass Farad.
Hey.
Paula Deen, of course, is she the Cooking Channel or the Food Network? What is she, the Food Network? Food Network?
Yes.
Yeah. She's been on there a long time. And it's funny, I used to always goof on her accent because she sounds like that Bobby Bowden thing. She sounds like, she's racist. I guess it's coming out that she seems to be racist, and not a surprise. She sounds like the Grand Dragon for the Klan. I mean, right. And she is now backtracking. She's caught. One of the fun. This has gotten downright funny. This story. She suggested, I think, to her brother when he got married, to have a full plantation theme, and they were going to hire black people to be like slaves on the plantation.
She's from the South, correct?
Oh God, yeah.
And,
She's from Georgia.
and how old is she?
Maybe 60?
60 or something.
And anyone
66.
is surprised that she's a little racist?
Well, no, I mean, come on.
She has
She's
been in
not
the
from
past.
not from the.
She's being sued by former employees right now, too.
Yeah. Greg
being
Allman,
racist.
70 from the South. I think he's okay with black people. But, he's, she's her stuff is out of control funny.
Yeah.
And so she's talking to Matt Lauer today or yesterday on the Today Show. And an interview she originally backed out of. But I guess she went back on to try to defend herself. So we got some cuts here. Let's go to cut 3. She's going to explain how you use the N-word and not be racist.
So how does someone use the N-word, whether in anger or in a joke or in private, the most offensive word to African Americans, and not be considered a racist?
Yes. The day I used that word, it was a world ago.
That's the whole clip? It was a world ago. Well, how long was it ago? I think it was about a year, right? I mean, she started, it wasn't 1978, right? I mean, or maybe it was. I don't know. Cut 4, she says you only used the N-word once.
So you have never used the N-word other than that one occasion?
No, it's just not a part of who we are.
Yeah, if you
Who's
believe
we?
that, I got a bridge in Brooklyn to sell you.
First of all, clearly you can use the N-word and not be a racist. It depends on the context you're using it. You could be telling a story. You could be making a point. Lenny Bruce did it in his act. Lenny Bruce used to say the N-word all the time. Richard Pryor said it. You could be making a point. Admittedly, if you're a guy who's in traffic and a black guy cuts you off and you go F you N-word, you're a racist.
Yep.
That's a different kind of context. But she's not explaining anything properly here because she probably used it in a wrong way. And, she sounds like she was brought up in a family that definitely, whether she wants to admit it or not, or whether she's too ignorant to know it or not, was racist.
Yeah, her brother's name is Bubba Earl.
Well, I mean, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I think it does.
No, well, I mean,
It
you're making
fits
a joke.
right into the stereotype.
Right, it does. But, I mean, you don't have to be a racist if your name Bubba Earl. Cut 5.
Odds are good.
Cut 5, she's very emotional.
And I know, as well as I'm sitting here with you, I know how I treat people. I know my love for people, and I'm not going to sit here and tell everything that I have done for people of color. I'm not going to do it. Somebody else can tell that.
Can we have their number? You know what, honey? You're desperate. Start listing it. I want to know everything you've done.
Yeah, you got to love those ambiguous references. Like, I've done a lot. You just ask around.
Ask anybody.
Ask around.
I'm not going to say what I've done for colored folk. It's people of color. People of color. Yeah, I mean, look, she's in trouble. Maybe she probably stacked a lot of money away. She'll be fine. She'll just drift away into a plantation. And she seems to have a ton of cash. She's got like a few restaurant chains, right? And
she'll get another job.
they're
Too.
closing
She's
a lot of
time.
She's
time
had
heals.
she had a lot of controversy a couple years ago, or maybe just a year ago. Where Anthony Bourdain was all over because she came out and said she had type 2 diabetes and was trying to got paid to sell a $500 a pill diabetes drug. And for the 30 years before that, she was cooking diabetes food.
Yeah, she was selling fried butter.
Yeah, basically, making diabetes Parmesan for people and then getting paid. So she's had some controversy. She likes her money. She likes her money.
Diabetes Parmesan.
Would she have fired her? This is good.
Given the same circumstances, would you have fired you?
Would I have fired me? Knowing me? No. I'm very lucky in this aspect, Matt. I'm so fortunate that so many of my partners that know who I am have decided to stand by me. QVC has not dropped me.
They say they're weighing their options.
Well, there's only 2 that has dropped me, and I am so very thankful.
By the way, was this interview conducted at the NBC studios or at Thomas Alva Edison's original recording station?
Yeah.
That's the best audio we got from this?
He was in a tunnel.
Big money at stake with the interview here.
Millions of dollars at stake for Paula Deen in today's show interview. So are you here to express what you just said, or are you here to stop the financial bleeding?
I am here today because I want people to know who I am, and people that have worked beside me, have walked beside me, know what kind of person I am. And I'm so distressed that people I've never heard of are all of a sudden experts on who I am. And you know what distresses me the very most, Matt? Their words are being given weight.
Well, they're having an impact.
They're given weight.
She's discovering Twitter.
And all right, glass houses. I guess she's saying a lot of people who might be hypocrites here.
I've had wonderful support, and I tell you what, if there's anyone out there that has never said something that they wish they could take back, if you're out there, please pick up that stone and throw it so hard in my head that it kills me. Please, I want to meet you. I want to meet you. I is what I is, and I'm not changing.
On the next One Life to Live.
She's becoming a minister now. I want you to pick up that stone
Joel
and throw it.
Osteen, look out.
Why do you think she intentionally abused the English language there? I is what I is. Is that a quote
Why
from
did
something?
LeBron do it on Twitter yesterday, on Instagram?
Yeah. No, I think
they're
she,
trying to make a point.
I think maybe she believes this. Maybe she
Of course
is
she does.
maybe she is so utterly racist that she doesn't know that she's racist.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we're witnessing here.
This
she
is-
really believes that she's right.
This is all about self-preservation. I thought that was an apt question there. Is this about saving yourself millions of dollars? That's exactly what this is about. She doesn't want to get dropped by the QVC or whomever. She wants to stem this tide here of money rolling out the window.
Yeah.
I think this is all about self-preservation.
Well, she's probably got enough money, so I think
people like that, you never have enough.
the best thing she should do is probably just, hang out and relax for the rest of her life. She's got type 2 diabetes. How long could she have? Boschetti, your thoughts on this?
I think she's backpedaling. I can hear her crying that she's a phony. She's probably got onions under her eyes.
I don't know. It's coming from a guy like you who, has had to apologize several times.
No, but I'm saying
Daily.
For racist comments.
I'm not racist. She
Well,
listen to
you've
her.
had to apologize
I mean,
for some stuff you've regretted in the past.
I've
But
never,
on this show.
I've never really. I like all people. I just don't like idiots.
I think you are one of these people she's saying is throwing stones. You're living in a glass house throwing stones.
I mean, listen to her. You could. I mean, come on. You can really hear she's.
That's a direct quote from the Artie Lange show. She's got onions under her eyes.